Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Friday to you all. We finally made it. We are at the end, getting ready to face another weekend, and I hope the weather has been pretty decent out your way. Yeah, I just, don't really have plans for this weekend. I never really have plans, but I think I want to go out. I think I want to go out to like the north side of Pittsburgh on Saturday, maybe just grab like an early dinner and get back home before all the craziness happens over there. But I think that's what I'm going to do. But we'll see if that actually happens tomorrow. So, all right, guys, I hope you had a wonderful week. We're going to get into our bare bones box challenge. We're going to do our Operation sticker challenge from Becca Budgets. We're going to do a word search that we forgot to do last week. We are going to, maybe do an extra word this week to get kind of caught up. But before we do any of that, I want to do our Happy Mail that I received throughout the week. I have a couple pieces here. I do have membership mail that came to us from Lindsay of our Bookish Mama Budgets. And I thought this was so cute. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, I tell you, this woman, she keeps me in a chokehold with her membership mail. It is so amazing. It says, Pam, thanks for rolling through my member drive-through. Your support is the secret sauce that keeps everything cooking. Hugs and kisses, Lindsay. It's so stinking cute. And look at that sticker. The sticker has, like a little hamburger on it with a heart. And look at the paper. It's like menu paper, like paper, food paper that you would wrap it up in. This girl, I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and open it up. Of course, I didn't open it. I wanted to open it on camera with you guys. I hate to even rip it. You guys know how I am about saving stuff. This is so cool. So let's go ahead and open it up. Oh my goodness. So you have this tiny right here. It has the chicken nuggies in it and the sauce. That is so stinking cute. So that's definitely going in my tiny binder. Then we have the scratch off. It's a little Sprite can scratch off savings challenge. Oh my goodness, this is so adorable. And then we have this game, What's for Dinner? Roll a D6 dice 3 times to find out. So that's how you find out what you're having for dinner. Flip to the back to record your savings. Oh my goodness, add up the cost of your 3 items and save the total. Ouch, $12, don't worry. You can add 1 and 2 to save 3. Want to save a little more, multiply it by 2 or more. Child, we ain't multiplying. Lindsay, you always want to put them times 2s and times 3s in there. Now we're going to keep it just face value. So this is so cute. It has a Coca-Cola, Zero, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. And then you have your choice of your entree, I guess, and then your sauces. So stinking cute, Lindsay. Oh my gosh. You just keep coming out with amazing content, amazing challenges. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Lindsay. And I have one more piece of Happy Mail. It comes from my bestie, Kim. I won a giveaway from her 1,000 subscriber milestone. And I won this savings challenge. It's a $1 savings challenge. And you have different amounts that you can win. It came in this beautiful binder that's holographic. I don't know if that's picking up on camera where you can see like the glitter in the binder itself. So you open it up. You have this $1 savings challenge, saves $40. You have a $5 savings challenge that saves $200. A $10 that saves $400, a $20 that saves $800, a $50 that saves $2,000, and a $100 savings challenge that saves $4,000. That's amazing. I don't know if my checking account is set up for this kind of savings, but definitely could do at least a 20 and down. 50 would be even pushing it. This would be like more of a yearly challenge for me, but these are so cool. They're vellum challenges, and you guys know how I love the vellum. So very nice. So thank you so much, Kim. I am so grateful to have won this giveaway. And she just makes awesome things regardless. I just love her shop. So if you haven't checked out her Etsy shop, I just made another order not too long ago from her. Whew, Kim can always get my money though. So she has all these Star Wars savings challenges. There's like 21 characters you could pick up from. There's Yoda. There's Boba Fett. There's Mandalorian. There is, who else? Rey. All the characters. 21 characters. Even some of the ships she even included. So there are $50 per scratch off. And then she also has new D5 dice. So go ahead and check out her Etsy. It is Budgeting with Kim here on YouTube. If you aren't already subscribed, please go over to her channel, hit the subscription button. Let's get her to 15K. Not 15K. 15K. Listen, yes, we need to get her to 15K, but 1.5K. I think that should be her next threshold we should really be pushing for. And yeah, just tell her I sent you if you aren't already subscribed. But she does have new stuff out in her Etsy. we're not quite ready for this yet. That's all the Happy Mail that I have, but we need to do our daily savings challenges. And I forgot to do this yesterday because we started our new theme for Thursday. So I got a little excited and forgot to do my dailies. So let's go ahead and get caught up on our dailies. Let's go ahead and get this one done from Lindsay of our Bookish Mama Budgets. It is helping us save for self-care. So we're going to go ahead and roll a D6 dice, and it's going to tell us how much we're saving today. Let's go ahead and roll this down. Let's get our marker. Where's my marker at? Okay, we rolled a 3 for today. Well, actually, we'll make the 3 for yesterday. Let's get caught up, and we'll roll for today. And we have a 5 today. Okay, so we're adding $8. We'll have $14 in total. So let's go ahead and just grab that. So we have a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so $14 saving this cute little savings challenge from Lindsay of our Bookish Mama Budgets. This was a Ko-Fi membership mail out. Absolutely love that. Let me go slide it in my envelope. Okay, and then next we're going to do our roll and save from Anna. So like I said, we didn't do yesterday, but we're going to do yesterday and today together. So we'll roll twice. Let's get our color dot die. And we have a purple. And purple is a D4. Let me grab a D4. And that's a 1. Can you guys see that? Okay, you can see it. Let's roll again for today. We have a yellow. That's a D3. And that's a 3. So $4 coming into here today. I absolutely love the concept behind this because you get to switch up your dice. It's pretty cool. So we have $4 coming in. Let's go ahead and grab that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll add this up. 20, 45, 47, 49, 51, 2, and 3. So $53. Let's grab a 50. So far this month in this roll for your savings goal challenge. Now this is going into the high yield savings once we're done. It'll go in there along with all the other savings that we had allotted to go into that account. And we'll roll again tomorrow between both of these challenges, if I remember. Okay, guys, I really need to start keeping it like right here in front of my desk. So guys, last weekend I did go to IKEA and get my desk set up. So hopefully you'll be seeing that soon. I do kind of want to rearrange things in my room first before I get that set up, because it's going to be another, good bit of space that's taken up in my already small room. So I feel like I need to move some things around in order to make it work. But I can't wait till I have more room set up where one side can be just my vanity for putting my makeup on, and the other side can be like my savings challenge side. So, or my, my recording side. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our binder out. I love this binder. And I know someone asked me in the comments where I got this charm from. Well, it's a myriad of different things. This came from Lydia. She is a beautiful subscriber of mine that sent this to me in Happy Mail. It is really pretty. I love that. To be honest with you, I think they sell something like this at Michael's or maybe Hobby Lobby. So if you want one for yourself, you probably can grab that from there. But I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. It matches this binder perfectly. And this portion I just made, it's just charms that I bought from Temu. And then I just put it on one chain and made it all into one. But I think it goes really good together, even when it's gold and silver. And I just love it. So that's where it came from. And I didn't scroll out, so that probably looked a hot mess. You seeing all that? Let me just go ahead and adjust everything. So sorry about that. But if it was zoomed in too much, that's what it looks like zoomed out. If I can get it to stay. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into our savings challenges. And we are going to do our Bones word search first because we forgot to do this last week. I'm so terrible. Let me grab my marker. And this comes to us from Miranda at Shades Budgets. I folded it and put it in my binder so I wouldn't forget this week. So let's go ahead and at least do 4 because we got to get caught up. We usually do 3 a week, and we didn't do 3 last week. But I don't have really $30 to put in this. But I can put 20. So let's go ahead and see if we can find our first word. And I do see sternum. And sternum is your breastbone. So actually, it's on this picture right here if you guys want to see. It's this bone that comes right down here. Sternum. And you get this little pointy piece at the bottom, which usually gets broken when you're doing CPR. This little piece right here, you know, your compressions should be nice and hard, like deep. And then you're supposed to, you know, compress about 2 inches down into the chest for an adult. So sometimes that little piece of the sternum gets broken, but you'd rather that than, you know, that person pass on from, you know, not compressing hard enough on the chest. So just a little heads up for anybody who knows CPR, has basic CPR. That's the xiphoid process at the end of the sternum. All right, let's go ahead and get humerus. I see that. Humerus is the big old bone, the upper bone in your arm. Humerus. All right, let's see what else is on here. All right, be quick. You know how bad I was with that word search from Saving Survivor last week, child. Okay, I see pelvis. Pelvis, and that is your hip bones. Okay, beautiful. So we, oh wait, we were supposed to do one more. Child, I ain't ready. I ain't done. Let me see if I can find one more. Let me just go. Let me use the way I usually do. Go back and forth. Okay, tibia. There we go. Tibia. Now, if I remember correctly, tibia is the big bone in your lower leg. It's the biggest one. It's like your humerus. Yeah, think of it like that. Tibia. All right. That's $20 worth. That's 4 words, $5 a word, $20 coming into here. So let's go ahead and grab our envelope. And in our envelope, we have $15 already. So we have $35 saved in this word search. Wonderful. And we will set our word search to the side, and I will make sure that I put that in the binder when we're all done. Okay, so we need to do our sticker challenge from Becca Budget 777. And let's see what we want to do today. I've been going like highest to lowest. So we have this $12 broken heart. Oh, $12 broken heart. So we'll go ahead and save for that. This is so stinking cute. Now, you know what I'm going to do when I am done with this. I will laminate it, and it'll be a roll and save. And then I can use it forever. Okay, $12. So 10, 11, and 12 coming in today. So let's see what we have in total for our 3 stickers that we saved so far. 20, 35, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $40. Awesome. This is a $102 savings challenge. It says price of surgery is $102. If only all surgeries were that inexpensive, that would be really nice. Instead of hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions sometimes, depending on what type of surgery you're having. All right, so we have $1 left over from our Bare Bones Box Challenge, and this comes to us from Megan of our Rad Girl Budgets. Absolutely love her. She is a sister in radiology, and I wanted to play with her challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. We need to get our cards out first. We're just going to leave everything in a book. It just is easier to work with. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and turn to the beginning. Okay, this is my little marker right here that lets me know we're at the beginning. It does come with this dashboard, Bare Bones Box Challenge. You can find this in her Ko-Fi and on her Etsy. And it's not expensive at all, guys. So if you like, you know, the body, if you like medical, if you like anatomy, this will be for you. If you're in school for anything, this is a nice reminder. You can go through and name, or at least try to name the parts that you're saving for. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pull our first card, but we do have $30 in ones, and we have 1 left over last week, so we have $31. So let's get started. Our first card is the spine. Look how beautiful that is. And, you know, just to share a piece of information about me, my L5 and my S1, so your L5, your very last lumbar vertebrae, and my very first sacral vertebrae are fused together. So I had spinal fusion back in, ooh, child, I don't even remember. What was that? Oh, child, I don't remember. 2003, maybe I had spinal fusion. It is the best thing I've ever done. I probably couldn't walk right now if I hadn't done it. $3 coming into this one. And, yeah, it just keeps my vertebrae in line because my vertebrae was not completely out of line. I fell and my L5 just completely just went right and stayed over there. So it was pulling on my spinal cord. So they went in and fused it all together with a titanium plate and 5 screws. And I have about an 8-inch scar down the lower part of my back from that surgery. So, yep. That is your spine. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we're doing now. Play, roll, and save. So we're done with this one. I'm going to set that to the side. This one will go back in the deck. Let's see, where's roll and save? Okay, right here. So this is heads will roll. Let's go ahead and roll a D6. And we have a 3 again. Let me grab a black marker. So we have 3. Okay, keeping it nice and light today so far. Let me not talk too soon because you know how that can go. All right, our next card. Ooh, this one has bonuses. So it's another portion of the vertebrae. And I think I saw that back here somewhere in the beginning. Okay, right here, it's $2. So we're going to save the base price. We might do a bonus too. So let's do 2 and then this 3. We'll save $5 today. Okay, and this is going to go back into the deck. So $5. All right, we're going to pull a card and we have the hand making a peace sign. So let's see right here. And that's going to be $4. We'll set that one to the side because we're done with that. So $4 for this. I know I said it before, I said it before, but hand bones were always hard for me to remember. I think I remember hamate and capate. I almost said capitate. I don't think it's capitate. I think it's capate. I don't remember, y'all. But yeah, I definitely had to be on my P's and Q's for that exam because I was like, wait, what? All these bones are starting to just blend together. Mini challenge. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And let's roll a D3 and see how many we're saving. Okay, 2 of these. 1 and 2. Okay, don't want to run too quickly through my money. It already goes fast enough when you're bringing only 30. Okay, Plinko is another game. I think it's... I usually try to put my games towards the back. So, I thought we played Plinko already. Child, maybe we didn't. I could have swore we played Plinko because there's no money in that envelope. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Do I have a game piece? I do. Okay, so we're going to start up here. Let's roll a D6 dice and see where we're going. You know what? Oh, let's try this. I loved the way that Budget with Nene played her Plinko this one day. She rolled all her dice at once instead of rolling them 6 million times. I said, oh, girl, I like that. So how many times gotta go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to roll them all, and it's going to tell us what to do. Watch this, y'all. I love this. Now, let me make sure you can see that. Okay. So we have a 4. We have a 2. If we land on a bone, we have to save an extra $1. We have another 2. We have a 3. We have a 6. And we have another 3 right here. So we're saving $3 today. Look at that. Boom. Done. Love it. So $3 coming into here. Okay, Plinko is going to go back into the deck, so I'll just set it there. All right, let's go ahead and pull another card. We're not quite out of money. So we have a broken... Now, I don't know if this is a femur or a humerus. Because they look the same, child. So let's go ahead and save $6 for this. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then let's see how much we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think we'll be safe enough to pull another card, but you just never know. So we have this skull. And I think there's a few skulls. So let me make sure I pick the right one. The orbital bones were hard for me to remember too. Like all those little bones around the eyes. Okay, now, Shauna, where's the skull at? That was like pretty hard. There's just certain parts of the body that just didn't click for me and like learning them. Oh, here it is, $3. Okay, good. We are still on track. I think we're going to go ahead and roll the other 2 over till next week though. I don't think I want to take a chance. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, because I'd rather not have an IOU. So let's be smart about this, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put these cards away. We're going to call this done. We have $2 left over that we'll roll into our box challenge next week. So we'll save with 32 next week. I love this challenge. Megan, you did a fantastic job with this. This is just after my own heart. I've been trying to convince my kiddo who is going into 11th grade to take human anatomy, but she hates biology. She loves chemistry, which I'm like, I don't know where you came from. You didn't come from me. So let's go ahead and put these away. As you guys know, I am not counting these up. I want it to be a surprise at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all my things away that we saved with today. And then tomorrow, guys, we will get into our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. I swear, it feels like we are doing that faster and faster every week. So that just goes to show you how fast time is going. And we're already heading quickly into March. Like, once March is done, a quarter of the year is over with. Like, that's just insane to me. Somebody needs to slow down time. I hate for it to go this fast, because before you know it, it's going to be Christmas. All right, let me go ahead and put this $2 up front. I don't want to forget to do that, so we'll have that for next week. All right, guys, that takes care of our bare bones box challenge, our word search, and our sticker challenge for today. We'll get back into this again next Friday. And I will see you tomorrow in our, random time savings challenges where we're yearly, quarterly, and monthly. And then Sunday, we're going to get into our winter savings like we've been doing. I'm winded. Okay, guys, that's it. I love you so much. Please have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. All right, guys, bye.